It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day. And due to the hellacious weather yesterday, we had to postpone our front yard Carlsbad cliffs install until today. So lots happening. I thought I'd get behind the scenes so you can see all the bustle and hustle. And here we have, this is such a typical day one, Greg. Smaller projects, oftentimes Greg will bring soil and boulders with our dump trailer rather than have a delivery from the rock yard. We like that because it gives us more freedom timing wise. You know, it's just really clutched. So what Greg will do is he will drop some soil and a tarp down on the driveway before he dumps the larger rock. We don't want to crack or disturb, you know, the hardscape. Waterwise we did show up yesterday, braved the elements. Waterwise delivered a load of plants for us, which you can see here. And in this phase, we are going to be removing this. See this pygmy palm with the green, or I'm sorry, yeah, right, green. I'm not colorblind. The pink or red zip ties. This one's coming out because it's just not doing anything. This big palm stays. This pygmy here will also be removed. Sago stays. This palm stays. Of these palms, just this one that is hanging right here, that is hanging over the sidewalk, will go. The other one will stay. Sago stays. This angustifolia unfortunately bloomed out a while ago, so I couldn't get another angustifolia, but I did get a nice blue glow to put in its place. We have a beautiful variegated attenuata, another blue glow. Pretty sago back there. This was the client's idea, this olive. Personally, but hey, you know what? Work around that. She's going to keep it, well, like almost bonsai'd, I guess. I don't know what she's going to do with it. But anywho, that's been in the ground for a few years and she doesn't want to get rid of it. So that stays. But we'll get rid of the little phoriums and, just look what a hot mess this is in here. We are going to bring in soil, do some mounding, stage some gorgeous boulders. And I've got some bromeliads to pop in over here in the shadier side. Just gonna go to town. Oh my gosh, this is always nerve-wracking. These boulders are so big. Here it comes. Like a glove, sort of, like a glove. Wow. Wow. Well, you get the idea there. Okay. In the back of Greg's truck are 3 beautiful cycads from Al of Botanic Wonders and 15-gallon plants. Those are going to go in. And then out front here, here's a little order, a few things that I got from Caesar. Sun Valley. Gorgeous, gorgeous, huge barrel cactus. A couple beautiful aloe-ferox and that additional blue glow. The guys are removing the succulents from the front. Many of these will be repurposed. But this is what happens when there's just no real intention. Mel and Kevin are trying to get agave quadricolors out from underneath this blue glow. Hey Kevin, can you show me that one that you just pulled out with the really long, the quadricolor with the, yeah, look at that. I mean, look at that. They pop up everywhere. Look at that. I mean, it's nuts. So we don't really want to move this plant, but we do want to get the quadricolors out from under it. Terry is pulling out daylilies. And then this looks like scabiosa. This ground cover's coming out. and this, you know, these little tufty grasses, and oh, look at that, that's coming out, that palm tree. The Mediterranean will stay, obviously. Yep. The Sagos will stay in here. The beautiful king palm here will stay. The bougainvillea will stay. It's looking a little rough right now, but that's just because it's winter and it's cold. So, yeah, that's coming out. All this crap's coming out. And look, here are the boulders out of the truck and ready to be staged. Looks like Greg got some gorgeous honey onyx. Look at that. Yummy. All right. Oh, and we're also working over here on this side of the front as well, and I'll give you a better view of that a little later on. Alrighty, it is the end of day one, and my ever so hardworking and talented Team DFS is doing it again. Just this, I mean, it's just amazing what we can accomplish in a day. So Terry's going to town on this beautiful pot, and I think these are Salisto Straussii eyes that were in here and just sad and struggling. So we're popping in some beautiful succulents in the pots. She's also going to do this pot by the front door with additional grenadiensis and beautiful sedums and spillers. Because I'm not a one-trick pony, I left these beautiful things, this thing and that thing, because they're pretty and they're green and they're soft and they're tropical, and it works with the palms and the sagos and the agave bracteosa and all the beautiful bromeliads from Tom Jesh at Waterwise Botanicals. Just it all works.
You're going to leave this on spray then too? So.
Yes, the irrigation, we're leaving it alone. It's on spray. This is as close to the ocean as you can get without getting your feet wet. So it rarely needs to be turned on. And when it does, just a few minutes of spray is good. Now you can see even in the winter, this is getting some sun here. We do have microclimates at work. You will learn really quick what works in areas where you plant it and what doesn't. And I have years of experience, so I know. But don't be afraid if you plant something in the wrong spot and it starts to pout. Sometimes just moving it across the pathway is all it needs to come out of it. Yeah, and the acclimation process can be a little tricky too. But yeah, we tucked in some tapestry pockets, or Terry did some beautiful tapestry work. You know, I've got some little undulatas going over there. You will notice that I got in my way and the olive is gone. The olive tree is going to our client's daughter. It just did not make any sense here. And look at how this is opened up now. And you can see the borrowed landscape of the Mediterranean fan palm and the beautiful cycads and sagos. And Colin's going to get to work designing this space with one of our aloe ferox and some other goodies. And you'll see that tomorrow. We brought in 3 or 4 yards of soil for this small area and have burned through it. We've brought in a couple ton of boulder, and we aren't done. We're going to need more rock. I moved the path. This was over here on the other side of that sago. It just didn't make sense to me, so I moved it over here against the wall. Our client is going to have that utility door painted, and then she wants to stage a couple of beautiful pots in front of it. So we aren't going to have time to do that in this installation, but I'm going to be taking over her regular maintenance. So I told her I'll take care of it, you know, real quick. Add it on to your maintenance. So that is oh my gosh, yes. And this isn't a bloomed out angustifolia, duh, it's a yucca. So it is fine. Colin identified it for me. I wondered because it didn't look right. It didn't look as bad as it should have looked after an agave blooms, you know.
You can see the front too.
Yeah, it's looking good. So we limbed it up and it got a second life. So that's exciting. Out front, isn't this such a pretty ferox? It's so stressed. This came from Caesar at Sun Valley, along with the giant mega barrels I got from Caesar. We've got some Napa Canyon staged, a barrel in the ground. It's beautiful falling waters, mangave, more beautiful honey onyx. This was here originally, as was this stand of Cameronii, and we added more boulder and agave xylocantha and another giant barrel, and then the 3 beautiful cycads from Al at Botanic Wonders. So this is feeling pretty done to me. I am going to be, we took out some wood border edging. I'm going to be doing rubble across here. And then we're going to be doing a burgundy, most likely burgundy lava. Then over on the other side, we've got some real estate over there to cover as well. We have staged 1 giant beautiful boulder and 1 giant beautiful barrel. And the rest was just demo today. Tomorrow I will add additional plant material and additional boulders over there. The goal is to finish tomorrow because Saturday is opening day of Little League, and our little succulent, it's not a baby anymore, a little succulent little boy is Griffin's 5, and he's starting t-ball. And we are a baseball family. Our son played ball all the way through college at the University of Redlands. So, you know, go team. We're very, very excited, and I want to get this done before that happens. So that's the story. I'm sticking with it. Wow, this is so pretty. My gosh. Dang. It's so tropical and beautiful, and it sets the tone so beautifully. Also, remind me tomorrow, Hannah, to show everybody the back. Remember, this is the cliffside property that we did a couple weeks ago down below. This is the front, and I want you to see how the backyard is settling in. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity reporting with the hardest working team in the business, Team DFS in Carlsbad, with your succulent tip of the day and day 1. Bye, guys.